Mickey Thompson is a legend in the automotive race industry. He helped pave the way for racing into what it is today. Sadly, his life would be cut short due to greed. Michael Lee Thompson, known as Mickey Thompson, was born December 7th, 1928, in Alhambra, California. He had a good childhood and grew up the all American child. His father was a police officer for the Alhambra Police Department. At 14 years old, he purchased his first car to fix up. In his 20s, he got a job writing for the Los Angeles Times. He was also known as a hot rodder, someone who is really into hot rods. While working for the LA Times, he simultaneously was breaking land speed records. He accomplished a lot in his 20s and 30s. In 1954, he designed and built the first slingshot dragster. He entered it into the NHRA race in 1955, where it went 151 miles per hour. In 1955, 151 miles per hour. In 1958, he collaborated on a twin-engine dragster. This would get up to 294 miles per hour in 1958. 294 miles per hour. Thompson's claim to fame was in the 1960s when he drove a 4-engine Challenger 1 at the Bainville Salt Flats and got up to the speed of 400 miles per hour. This is the type of stuff that Mickey Thompson was known for. His need for speed and his quote to stand on the gas pedal. In the 1960s, he was writing for the Los Angeles Times and was promoting the Indy 500. This brings a spotlight to the world of racing, and he becomes known as one of the best race promoters of all time, especially for sponsors. Not only is he writing and promoting for the Indy 500, he's also entering in them. Several entries in the 60s, including 62, where an oil leak would take their car out of the race on lap 94. In 63, they debuted the roller skate car, and Mickey would create the infamous Mickey Thompson Performance tires. In 64, 2 of Mickey's cars would enter the Indy 500. One, driven by Eddie Johnson, would finish 26th. The second car, driven by Dave McDonald, would crash on the second lap of the race, where sadly, Dave McDonald would lose his life. Thompson would try again, but would fail to qualify for an Indy race again. Mickey would marry his wife Trudy in 1971, and they would have one son together by the name of Danny Thompson. They would move to Bradbury, California, which is a small little city nestled against the San Gabriel Mountains in LA County. Mickey would continue to promote and enter all kinds of races, including stock car races, all the way to off-road races. In 1973, he would create the SCORE International, which would oversee off-road racing in America. SCORE is still active today and is the sanctioning body for desert racing in the U.S. and Mexico. So Baja 500, Baja 1000, that's them, that's SCORE, that's Mickey, he created that. Thompson and his wife would also form the Mickey Thompson Entertainment Group. This would be revolutionary in the off-roading industry. It would bring off-road racing into major cities and into stadiums and arenas. So, Supercross at Anaheim won. That is because Mickey Thompson brought it there. He knew it would bring in crowds and sponsors and fans and revenue. And this was what really propelled him into being the marketing genius that he is known for. In the 60s, he's breaking land speed records. In the 70s, he's revolutionizing the racing industry. And in the 80s, his life would be tragically cut short. On the morning of March 16th, 1988, Mickey and Trudy Thompson were gunned down on the driveway of their home. Two men lied in wait outside of the Thompson home. Mickey and Trudy exited their home. Mickey would open the garage door for Trudy so she could back her car out, like a gentleman. That's when two masked gunmen ambushed them. Mickey would be shot and he would fall to the ground. One of the gunmen would stay standing over Mickey while the other approached Trudy, shooting and killing her. He would then return to Mickey and would shoot him again one more time, killing him. The two men would then flee on bicycles. Investigations would show Trudy's purse and Mickey's wallet, which did contain cash, were left behind. Nothing else was missing or stolen. So why would two men target Mickey Thompson and Trudy Thompson to shoot and kill them and escape on bicycles, but not take any valuables, any cash, or any of the extremely fast car that Mickey would have at his house? The math is not mathing. This is not a robbery. So police began to investigate and try to find who or why anyone would want this incredible legend of the racing community dead. Although no suspects were arrested at the time of the murder, police did have one top suspect, a man by the name of Michael Frank Goodwin. Goodwin was a rock music promoter who would join Mickey in off-road racing promoting, where their relationship would sour. It is said Goodwin refused to pay a settlement of $768,000, which was owed to Mickey Thompson. What made him extra suspicious was the $275,000 worth of gold Goodwin bought just before the murders, and the $400,000, which was wired to a bank in the Grand Turk Island. 5 months after Mickey and his wife were gunned down, Goodwin and his wife sailed away on their yacht and would not come back for 2 years. In 2001, Orange County, California, charged Goodwin with murder. Orange County was unable to convict him as the murders did not happen in Orange County. In 2004, the city of Pasadena filed murder charges against Goodwin. This time, it would stick. In 2006, Pasadena court judge ordered Goodwin to stand trial. During the trial, witnesses testified hearing Goodwin threaten to kill Mickey. He was quoted saying, quote, "I'm going to kill that son of a bitch. I'm going to kill that motherfucker. I'm going to take him out. I'm too smart to get caught. I'll have him wasted. He'll never see a nickel. I'll kill him first. Mickey doesn't know who he's fucking with. He's fucking dead." End quote. Not a good look, dude. Not a good look. Finally, in January of 2007, the jury found Michael Goodwin guilty of 2 counts of murder and sentenced him to 2 consecutive life without parole terms. Sadly, the 2 men who ambushed and gunned down Mickey Thompson and Trudy Thompson have never been found. Mickey Thompson's name will be forever known in the auto racing industry. His name lives on through Score Racing and Mickey Thompson's Performance Tires, while Goodwin's name has long been forgotten. The Thompsons' murder shocked the industry in 1988, and it would take decades to bring their killer to justice. Sadly, the 2 men who actually pulled the trigger have yet to be found. It is unclear if the police are still investigating and looking for these men. Comment below and tell me what you think of this case. I want to know what your guys' opinions is. Who do you think the shooters were? Do you think Goodwin's wife knew, or do you think she thought they were just going on a silly 2-year vacation? Are you going to Supercross this year? This one kind of hits home for me. Like and subscribe for more true crime content. Okay, thanks. Bye.